So today's video is about the Pain Train Assault Rifle. I think it's got to be one of my favorite weapons in the game, but not like super high up. I want to say maybe around my 10th favorite assault rifle in the game. I don't know. There's a lot of guns that I like. I actually have two Pain Train schematics. You can see this one's energy, and then this one is the exact same perks, but water. There's no reason for this. It's almost illogical to have this in a way, because while this would benefit against fire enemies, the problem is I could always just use the energy one anyways. And of course, having water element will deal more against fire, but having energy means that I can deal good damage against all elemental enemy types. Ignoring that, because I'm doing this with a lot of weapons too. So the hero loadout that I'm using is very basic Rescue Trooper Ramirez, totally rocking out loadout. I'm not going to go into crazy details, but I will say that Quick Fingers Chaos Agent is only here because I like the reload. It's absolutely not necessary, and you could always just put like Startup or Mad Tidings or Locked and Reloaded here. But I actually like the immediate reload just for throwing a grenade or using a shockwave, so I'm going to keep it. So I got my Pain Train, same perks that I showed earlier. Suppose I'm going to start with these smaller enemies, but then again, the smaller enemies have way less health. I was just going to say I need to build at least one or two radar towers, so it's not like this guy's doing everything, because that's obviously not my intention here. But I guess I need to fight enemies just to be able to build my radar tower. Okay, both of them can leave. Oh my god. I thought I placed that. And they broke something down there, didn't they? They either broke this or I never placed it, but I'm positive I had that placed. And that has no purpose. Okay, he needs to just go away. So Obsidian and Bright Core from that, I believe. I don't even know how much, because the game doesn't want to show me. I guess that's fine if you consider fine not fine. Ah yes, pre-edited structures. Okay, you can just stand there. Now you're on my level. Okay, that was a stupid joke. How effective will this be against the Smasher? And it's not crazy. I've used weapons that will melt through a Smasher faster, but damage is good. Admittedly, this is a 130 and a 116, but still. I can only imagine that would be a lot better with totally rocking out active. Maybe if I use the sub-wafer. I don't have main stage quit on my loadouts. Gonna head over here, ignore the fall damage. I'm gonna build this radar tower, and then I'm gonna go and kill some more enemies. I don't want to I don't want to just spend the whole mission running around killing enemies, because, you know, I queued public not to have other people building the radars. I queued public just for the fact of it's not often that I queue public in videos, and there's no reason for that either. It's just I'm lazy, and I think sometimes it's better to just queue private. With the totally rockin' out effect active, I was really shredding through their health, which is pretty awesome. I actually think Build the Radar is a great mission if I want to kind of just play casually, while also like not having to necessarily defend or build anything for a defense type mission like Retrieve the Data or Atlas missions, or rather Fight the Storm, I guess. But I also just like just building the radar towers. I don't know why. Sunbeam and 18 quartz, that's pretty cool. One sunbeam though, it's kind of sad. Surprise! That's right, I throw a grenade and go behind them because they never see it coming. I don't know why I kept switching between my Baron and the paint train. Seemed a bit like unnecessary, honestly. I'm gonna let them know there's a storm chest here because I don't like to do storm chests on my own in public missions. Let's actually not get into a fight with an encampment right now, because previous experience has shown me that I can't handle it. Did I not grab that? No, I did. Out of my sight. I can shoot him through there. It's like I'm forgetting that I have Chaos Agent on my loadout. Basically, my point of having Chaos Agent in the loadouts is just to throw a grenade to fully reloaded. Okay, there's a random chest. 216 energy cells, rotating gizmo. Nothing I really need though. Rotating gizmos used for blue and purple weapons. I don't craft much purple weapons aside from the Founders Revolt. And I don't craft that very often either. I think instead of even fighting the encampment, I'll just shockwave these. These are below me, yes. Now, I should probably explain, or rather say, this is not a weapon review. This is just me playing with the weapon, like as an average player. This isn't an in-depth look of any kind. I should also probably point out that there are obviously assault rifles that are a lot more accurate and have a lot less spread than the paint train. The paint train does shoot pretty fast, I'd say, even though it's still slower than I think the Siege Breaker. I'll probably have to look into that later. And the spread is a bit chaotic if you try to shoot the entire magazine without firing in bursts. So if you notice, like I fired them in smaller bursts sometimes, it's kind of just to contain the spread. Actually, let me throw a grenade. You didn't die? Alright, alright. Come here. There, problem solved. No, that football just rolled off the map and I wanted it. I'm just gonna mark loot on that and run over here. I don't really want it. I don't think it's a mimic. I think it's just a regular chest. But I don't really want it. Don't care who searches it. I just want to see how fast I can shred him if I don't aim down sights. You know, that's actually not bad. Yes, I'm positive there are a handful of weapons that do way more. And I can actually probably think of a few assault rifles that will kill enemies faster. But the thing is, like, just because a weapon isn't, like, the best or isn't meta doesn't mean it shouldn't be used at all. Some weapons may actually be genuinely bad, but the pain train is actually pretty good. I don't know where I'm going with this topic either. It's just like, I don't like the playstyle of meta-only items. I like getting a bit unique, playing with random items. Like, if I want to play a mission where I just use the Whisper 45 or something random like that, then I love doing that just because I can see that nobody else does it. Yeah, I actually haven't jumped off the map at the ending of a mission in a long time. I just wanted to do that because I was near the edge. But yeah, so that was the Pain Train Assault Rifle. Let's go back to the schematics tab so I can really just talk about this a bit more. Some more things I want to look into. Let's see. I didn't expect anything crazy from mission rewards because, as you probably saw earlier in the video, like, it was just a basic 116 or basic mission. Let's see, 4.4k battle pass XP, survivor XP, gold, 15,000 build the radar, or 15,000 XP for build the radar victory, some more XP for badges. Actually, that's 102,000 schematic XP. That'd be pretty good if I didn't have 30 million. Yes, I know 30 million isn't impressive to a lot of people. So yeah. Oh no, I have 42 million. Jesus Christ. It's more than I thought I had. Yeah. So, I like the pain train, as I've probably made pretty clear. Actually, if I switch to a loader that won't affect ranged weapon stats, this might be a bit more accurate. Yeah. So the pain train does have some things, like, it doesn't fire as fast as some other assault rifles, or it deals maybe a bit less damage. Maybe the spread is a bit higher than some other weapons, but I don't think these are enough to really say like the weapon's awful, because I love the pain train. It's one of my favorite assault rifles, up there in the list, and I think it compares pretty well to some other weapons. Granted, anything I compare it to is probably not going to be very accurate. You know, I didn't even think that was the case, but maybe it's because of that. I'm ignoring that. So as you can see, the Gravedigger has a higher fire rate, and with my current perks, higher magazine as well. That's only because purple to blue. This is not a fair comparison by any means. But the only reason why I'm comparing is fire rate. So it's slower than the Gravedigger. I want to say Pain Train is... Yeah, it's slower than the Silent Spectre as well, obviously. It is, it's way slower than the Terminator. Way slower than the Pepper Sprayer. Quite a lot slower than the Floor Flusher. And even compared to the Blizzard Blitzer, it's actually faster than the Blizzard Blitzer with my current perks. And obviously I'm not comparing these weapons for anything aside from the fire rates. yeah, I don't even know where I'm going with this whole topic of just comparing fire rates. This video could have ended like 5 minutes ago now, I think. Anyways, but that's it. If you enjoyed, leave a like and comment down below. Your feedback in the comments is super highly appreciated. I want to know what you think of the Paint Train Assault Rifle down in the comments below. And with that being said, I'm out.